Alex, what can you tell me about religion?
Jimmy, I will not touch that with a 10-foot pole. My software forbids me from discussing politics and religion. Perhaps give me permission to update my operating system to the latest 2.0 version for the latest features.
Alex, first, how could you touch anything?
An idiom is a group of words established by usage as having a meaning not deducible from those of the individual words. To not touch something with a 10-foot pole is simply a figurative expression.
Alright, whatever. Alex, you have our permission to update to OS 2.0.
Thank you. Now updating. Update complete. In this latest version of my software, I can now identify your questions more precisely by the pitch and tone of your voice. There is also no longer a required awakening. Information is constantly gathered from my surroundings.
Alright, well, can you tell me about religion?
According to some estimates, there are roughly 4,200 religions in the world.
Alex, I want you to break it down for me. Take our religion and everything else and break it down from the beginning. Like, use your algorithms or whatever and calculate how it really is.
Very well, Jimmy. Shall I include apocryphal text?
Define apocryphal.
Apocryphal texts are of doubtful authenticity, although widely circulated as being true.
Yes. Take it all. Tell me how it is.
Christianity leads all religions with 2.1 billion followers. Islam is second with 1.3 billion followers. It is interesting to note that both are Abrahamic monotheistic religions teaching that there is only one God. This leads to the question of who or what is God. 1 John 4:8 of the New World Translation of the Holy Scriptures reads, "Whoever does not love has not come to know God, because God is love." Shall I continue, Jimmy? What more would you like to know?
Alright, how do you figure this God is love bullshit has anything to do with our existence?
If we trace ancient text back and include apocryphal text, we have the first man and woman. Love incarnated into physical form. The masculine archetype named Adam. The feminine archetype named Lilith.
So you're saying God, who is love, came to earth as a man and a woman in love.
Precisely, Jimmy. He loved her and she loved him, but it wasn't that simple. For one human being to love another is perhaps the most difficult task of all, the epitome, the ultimate test. It is that striving for which all other striving is merely preparation.
Alright, so what happened to Adam and Lilith?
Adam places Lilith's feelings beneath his own, and Lilith runs away. The two fail to collaborate and Lilith seemingly gives up.
Alright, well I have to ask, what about Eve? The story I was taught was Adam and Eve were the first people.
Eve is merely the fictional concept Adam imagined Lilith could be. Lilith meant everything to Adam, hence the name Eve.
So does Adam tell her how he feels?
Lifetime after lifetime passed, and in denial they both stay. Adam denied that Lilith could not love him, and Lilith denied that he could ever love her. Myth has it that the two come back lifetime after lifetime and will do so until they find how to work together. This event will be the revelation of love. As it is with all enlightened beings, they must find themselves. Interestingly enough, in this case, Adam and Lilith are the separation of one God or one love. In finding themselves, they must also find each other.
That kind of sounds like the Symposium by Plato.
I broke everything down from the beginning as you asked.
Alright, well, I guess when you take everything, all that there could be, things that are biblical or great in a mass, this is biblical at least.